Hello, my friends and my classmates, along with my 39 subscribers. Warm welcome to all of you. Topic for today's video is quite controversial, and no, it's not religion because मुझे घर जाना है जिंदा. The topic for today's video is LGBTQ community. So, बिना किसी बीटे के, let's start the video. Overview of what LGBTQ community is. The LGBTQ letters in the community consists of lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender, and queers. Apparently, there are 100 plus genders in the community, but for now, we will stick to these five categories. Amongst these five, lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and queers are the people who either have romantic and sexual attraction towards their own gender or are attracted towards both the genders or are confused among themselves. And the transgenders are the people what we call third gender in India. Let's go some deeper into the topic of LGBTQ.
Lesbians. Lesbians, the most favorite topic on the hub.
Sorry, children.
Lesbians are homosexual, meaning they are sexually and mentally oriented towards same sex. Lesbians have become visible since 1980s due to public figures being open about their sexuality. The primary figure earning this attention was
Matrona Navratilova,
who served as tabloid fodder for years, as she denied being lesbian and admitted being bisexual. Amongst the LGBTQ community, lesbians face comparatively lower discrimination than other categories. STDs or sexually transmitted diseases are communicable amongst lesbians. It depends on what kind of sexual practices they are doing and whether they are practicing safe sex. Diseases like HPV, HSV, and most dangerous among them, that is HIV, which is transmissible through unprotected sexual practices, even among women who have no prior sex with men. Gays. Gays are homosexual men who are mentally, physically, and sexually attracted towards other men. Gay was a term originally used to mean happy and carefree. Now, in modern English, gay is referred as an adjective and as a noun, referring to community practices and cultures associated with homosexuality. In the late 60s, males adopted this word to show their sexual orientation. Later, this word was accepted by major LGBT communities. Gay people face discrimination in the society by heterosexual males and females. The word has now become a synonym for being weak men. Even some of us have used this term to tease someone who is weak.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
STDs are more common amongst gays compared to lesbian. HIV is widely found amongst gays and bisexuals, and the number goes as high as 65% amongst everyone who is diagnosed with the HIV. The most popular amongst gay artists who died due to HIV was Freddie Mercury, if not the greatest rock star of all time. You may have not seen him, but you may have listened to his songs. Transgenders. Transgenders are the people whose gender identity or gender expression does not correspond with their sex assigned at birth. In India, we all call them as Hijda or Chakka or Kinnar. The reason transgender people are transgender is because of biological genetic disorder known as Klinefelter syndrome, where a male is born with an extra copy of X chromosome or a female is born with an extra copy of Y chromosome. People often confuse this condition with disease. Being trans is a medical condition and it is incurable. So, even if we want, we can't force a male to behave like a male if that male is a transgender. It's like expecting someone with no eyes to become Daredevil, where we know in reality he can't. Symptoms like growth of breasts among men, underdevelopment of testicles and penis, and in rare cases, start of menstrual cycle. Among women, sharp jawlines, little to no development of breast, increased muscle mass, etc. There can be variations individual by individual, but here we are talking about transgender as a whole. The term transgender came into existence in 1965. The people of the transgender community are less than 1% of the world's population. They are discriminated on the basis of their physical appearance, discrimination in the hospitals, which leads to health and medical problems, the spread of diseases. To tackle this discrimination, most transgenders move towards sex change therapy or hormone therapy. STDs are most common amongst transgender. Diseases like HIV are more common in this category of gender. Bisexual. Bisexuality is a romantic or sexual attraction or behavior towards both males and females or to more than one gender. It may be also defined to include romantic or sexual attraction to people regardless of their sex or gender identity, which is also known as pansexuality. Scientists do not know the exact cause of sexual orientation, but they theorize that it is caused by a complex interplay of genetic, hormonal, and environmental influence. There is no consensus among scientists about the exact reason that an individual develops a heterosexual, bisexual, or homosexual orientation. Although scientists favor biological models for the cause of sexual orientation, they do not believe that the development of sexual orientation is the result of any one factor. They generally believe that it is determined by a complex interplay of biological and environmental factors and is shaped at an early age.
Queer.
These are the people that I said earlier in the video that some people are confused to whom to love.
Many people have looked into for a generic term to replace the numerous existing initialisms, words such as queer and rainbow. Queer has many negative connotation to older people who remember the words as a taunt and insult, and such usage of term continues till today. Many younger people also understand queer to be more politically charged than LGBT.
So, my personal opinion about LGBTQ community is kind of neutral. I don't really hate them, but I don't like them either. I mean, it's not their fault that they have really less job opportunities because people don't really accept their existence, or they just don't want to accept their existence. They just don't want to accept the fact that nature itself has some flaws. Like a person can be male biologically, but their mentality is totally of a female, or vice versa. I've seen enough queer while traveling through train, and they have been spreading happiness to everyone. They don't entertain others because they are queer, but they don't have a choice. So they just do what a normal human being will do, that is to spread happiness among people.
Coming to my personal opinion, do I like LGBTQ community? We are free to give our opinions, right? We are living in a free country. So, hell no.
They are disgusting.
What's there to like about the community? And why people hate LGBT and trans community? Particularly in India, it's for this reason. Yeah, I mean, if you'll do this crap every other day in every other shop and expect people to respect your community, then sorry, mate, that's not gonna happen. Also, in the West, it's because of this reason. Here, this transgender couple is trying to breastfeed a child. Doesn't matter how much you disagree, a male born transgender cannot breastfeed a child. That's biologically impossible. Also, if you're trying to do this, that's child abuse. That's not parenting. Do you respect LGBTQ and trans community? That too, of course not. I do not respect LGBTQ and trans community as a whole because they have not done anything significant. For me, there are parameters to respect a certain community. We respect Sikh community because every day, no matter what, they feed everyone who visits their Gurudwara, irrespective of a religion. We respect Hindu community because on certain occasions they arrange Mahaprasad to feed everyone and welcome everyone, irrespective of religion. We respect Muslim community because on the day of Bakra Eid, they donate two-thirds of the food to poor, irrespective of religion. We respect Parsis because of the donations they do.
To be honest, my funda is clear. Give respect and take respect. If you can't respect a person, don't disrespect them. If you don't like a person by their physical appearance, don't go and hate them like a maniac. Think like everything is God's plan and just move on. We have got like what, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years to live. We eat the same food, we drink the same water. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. So why go and give unnecessary hate to people we don't even know?
मज़ा आया।